Two fast break teams. Lots of highlight reel plays. Doris, what can either side do to try and slow down the other?
Well, both teams love to take turnovers.
Some good big. And both teams are pretty loaded in the front court. Chris, that was your neck of the woods, wasn't it? What's it like in there for the big fellas?
Oh, man, they're going to need a lot of ointment after this game. It's going to be a lot of banging. You're going to be sore. You got to bring your big boy hat. No tears. Don't cry to the ref. Just get ready to wrestle. Let's just manhandle each other. Let's have some fun inside.
I bet you were sore after many games, weren't you, with all the contact inside that lane?
Oh, man, can you imagine taking an elbow from a Matumbo or a Shaq right in your sternum? Yeah, you come home and you look at your body sometime, you're like, what is this on me? So it's really physical in there, a lot of stuff that the fans kind of don't see, but you got to love it. You got to be ready for it every night.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. And it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Recognizing the defensive imbalance, Curry quickly locates the open man.
Westbrook kicks to George. Adams with the screen on Durant. Westbrook with a wide open look. And it's Adams on the follow.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Curry with it. Now Anthony defending. Curry passes to Green. Westbrook against Curry. And it's Westbrook missing.
Something affected him on that shot, and it wasn't the defense.
Shoots it up. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Green.
I'll tell you, Draymond, a guy at his size, the way he can find an open man, he has a touch of magic to his game.
Here's Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing. Now Curry. Passes it to Thompson. Green with a screen on Anthony. It's Thompson off the drive. A nice pick right there to get him right to the rack.
You know, Kevin, I love the aggressiveness right there by Klay, pounding the rock, knifing his way to the rim.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. And it's Westbrook again missing. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Durant, that's good.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Adams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Pachulia with it. Pass to Durant for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
George dishes to Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
He's the key if they're going to make a run. He's been way off this court.
Kevin Durant again from deep. Durant's got 9 points.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Well, you figured this might happen given how efficient their offense usually is.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Well, and you hear about the Warriors having, an unfair amount of talent. I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that. This roster's stacked when you look at 2 MVPs at the heart and soul of guys like Draymond Green and Andre Iguodala. When you look at a sharpshooter like a Thompson, I mean, of course, those guys can play. But still, 4 All-Stars on the team has happened plenty of times in the past, but I would beg to differ that is, misleading because I don't know if the 4 players were individually as good as some of the guys on this team.
just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And Roberson kicks to Adams. Screen by Adams. And Roberson has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Roberson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Chris, other teams with 4 All-Stars that you referred to, the Pistons in the mid-2000s and even more recently the 2014 Atlanta Hawks. Still, the Warriors, 4 All-Stars, hard to match.
Yeah, and part of it is that for the Warriors, you know, the 4 for the Warriors are all NBA-level talents. I mean, we're used to seeing 2, 3 megastars on the team, but 4 legit all NBA-level players, that's rare, even from a historical perspective.
Frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Here's Green, the basket good off the assist from Durant.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Westbrook against Curry. Over to the wing. Here's Roberson. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Green kicks to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Here's Roberson. Will it go? And he's good on the 3-ball. Roberson's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Thunder. Warriors leading by 12. Picked by Pachulia. Here's Curry with the 3. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from George. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Roberson. And the Thunder another 3.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
There's the pass to Pachulia. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And already with the commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Oh, okay, you've done your job so far, but the question is now, can they sustain this level of energy? There's still a lot of game to play.
They grabbed their own miss. Adams' shot is good.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. He said this will be a great mental challenge for his team. He told me he looks forward to games like this, saying the team we're facing really knows how to execute on offense. And when we're firing on all cylinders, we can do the same. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, guys, how hard a job is it going to be to keep this team's shooting percentage down?
It's going to be very difficult. I mean, they move the ball well. They've got players who can go off if the defense isn't solid through and through.
It's also going to be about rebounding, hitting the defensive boards hard, and limited them to one shot. But you got to finish it off.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Now, look, we all know how great Durant is on offense, but in my opinion, he was one of the best two-way players in the league last year. Something that he's improved upon over his career. Took it to the next level last season.
And Chris, as you said, Durant playing fantastic defense that often gets forgotten. He was able to act as a rim protector for the Warriors with his ability to change shots, alter shots in that lane.
Well, Durant had a career high in blocks last season, and it was easy to see why. 1, because of the system. 2, because of the players you have around you. But it's not just the blocks. He played an all-around great defense last year.
For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pachulia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant with it. George picks him up. Pass to Thompson. There's Green with the 3. It's hauled in by George. Thunder trailing by 13. He feeds it to Roberson. The dish to Westbrook. Back to Roberson. Lets the 3 fly. And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Well, they have some terrific shooters on their squad, and they are all shining brightly for them today.
Here's Roberson. He's got 9. Adams sets the pick for George. And he overshot that one, missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Westbrook against Curry. And the wide open shot from Green. Again, the miss by Green. Thunder shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. They need this. Westbrook, no good.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
I mean, the truth is, if you play long enough, sometimes you're going to have a bad quarter, even a bad game. I doubt that this shakes his confidence.
Thunder trailing by 18. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Anthony's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 8. Bangs home the trifecta.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Screen by Adams. Stolen by Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. It's stolen by Adams. 4-on-3 break. Westbrook passes to Anthony.
Hey, yo, wrestle.
George up top. Defended by Durant. Robertson can't hit.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Fires from 18. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Durant, knowing he can rise up from anywhere, a dynamite mid-range shooter.
And Robertson kicks to Westbrook. From outside the arc, Robertson can't hit.
Well, his stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
Thompson inside the line. They get it back.
Oh, you got to put a body on Draymond or he'll straight up eat you alive.
Green's gone 2 for 4 so far here tonight. Westbrook dishes to George. And Robertson has it in the corner. Sinks the triple. Roberson's got 12.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Curry kicks to Thompson. The 3. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Thompson. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
Well, that lead's only going to keep growing if he keeps shooting it like he has so far.
Lob pass to George. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Durant. Dishes it to Curry. Back to Durant. Over in the corner, Green. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
The Thunder shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And Robertson kicks to Adams. Westbrook against Thompson. Outside Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. And right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Westbrook's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Curry. Feeds it to Durant. Green with a screen on George. Here's the teardrop. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle, but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
That free throw good from Durant.
And you know there's something hypnotic about watching Durant shoot the ball. The calm, the consistency, the precision. This is what he was born to do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Patterson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Grant comes in for George. Alex Abrinas is checked in for Robertson. And it's Felton in for Russell Westbrook. Different look here for the Warriors. West is checked in for Pachulia. Iguodala comes in for Draymond Green. Patrick McCaw, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Greg, when you think about the franchises in the league that have sustained success, who are always competitive, Oklahoma City should be right there at the top.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the records for the Thunder, and their success really does speak for itself. 8 straight seasons of 500 or better basketball. Only the Spurs and Rockets can also make that claim.
The Warriors have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Iguodala.
Oh, he turns it up. And though Iguodala has become a long-range shooting threat, he still managed to struggle from the line.
And both free throws good for Iguodala. We've got 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Grant outside. Tries from 10. And David West gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One shot, mind the lanes.
That free throw good from Patterson. Warriors leading by 23. Now here's Livingston. West a screen on Felton. Here's the screen. The wide open look for Durant. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Durant can't help but make threes. It's unfair for a guy his size to be able to shoot like that.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, already in the first period, they found ways to get this offense ramped up.
Well, yeah, small lead so far, but it's building fast, and they better watch out.
We've got Anthony. He's out there with Grant. Patrick Patterson is out there with Felton. And it's Abrinas in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. DA, thank you. Now, here's Grant. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Abrinas with the bucket.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
And so here is Golden State after Oklahoma City gets the three. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Well, we don't always get what we want, Chris, but if you were in charge of the dunk contest, which 4 players would you personally pick to make up the field?
Man, it's so tough. Wow. I think I definitely want to go with Levine. He's, the ex-dunk champ.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, that's a tough one. I mean, Westbrook, I think Paul George would be great in there. Of course, LeBron, Griffin. I don't know. Davis. There's so many high flyers. I just think it's so tough because sometimes the smaller guys have the advantage. Big guys feel like they can't do it because they won't be as exciting. Even our worst dunk contest, I've fallen in love with because you get to see some incredible things. But, I'd start with them, but so many other players you can pick.
Mm-hmm. Now, here's Livingston, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Iguodala kicks to Durant. Iguodala outside. It's good from long range.
Timeout.
Iguodala's got 5.
Oh, you had to close out hard on Iguodala. He's made himself a true threat from beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Chris, you were only briefly with the Warriors at the start and the end of your career, but you had plenty of big moments with that club. Any stand out to you as a favorite?
Oh, well, I think the playoffs, almost averaging a triple-double in the playoffs, for me, it was something very special. Going behind the back on my good friend Sir Charles, of course, is one of the first experiences I had there, and also my first NBA game. Being in front of those crazy fans in Oakland, that atmosphere is unlike any other. And jump ball and winning and scoring my first bucket. So many special moments there. Rookie of the Year, being awarded that with my father at center court there at that arena is something I'll never forget.
And here's Livingston. Young outside. Iguodala kicks to Young. Some nice passing by Golden State here. McCaw, the pass to Iguodala. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Livingston. The shot misses. Felton with some nice D. Puts it up from 15. Oklahoma City the rebound. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Greg, the one thing about Patrick Patterson out of Kentucky, he is a smart basketball player.
Yeah, he's not the best rebounder or shot blocker, but the advanced stats love him, and he gets the job done at both ends of the floor.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And the first one drops.
And really, the past few seasons, the Thunder have just been a dominant team on the glass. They do a great job of limiting second chance points, and they get a lot of extra possessions with their own offensive rebounding.
And Patterson drops them both. You look over the roster of the Thunder, and it's easy to see why they're such a great rebounding team. 1 through 5 can come up with 10 boards on any given night.
And those rebounding totals usually translate to wins for this team. But very rarely do they lose a game when they're having their way on the glass. The goal at the end of the night is to play the bully in and around that painted area.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes to Abrinas. He kicks it to Felton. Patterson, the screen. Pulls up. High post. Hits the front of the rim and out. Warriors have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Felton dishes to Patterson. Patterson, the screen. Anthony against Iguodala. A step-back shot here. No good on the shot. And Golden State will come the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive, and he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Now, here's Felton. Back to Abrinas. Anthony down low. He's covered by Iguodala. Here's Grant. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And Young kicks to McCaw. Iguodala outside. From 12 feet out. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And for the last few seasons, we've seen where Andre Iguodala's role on offense has diminished. You know, he still contributes, but tends to defer a bit more there. And one thing you can say, though, defensively still at an elite level in terms of his versatility.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. He hits the second from the line. Perhaps, Greg, the biggest asset Iguodala brings to a team is his ability to defend.
I mean, he just has great timing for when to go for the steal. I mean, he can still move his feet well and can guard anybody, but the versatility to guard point guards to power forwards is something that makes him special.
Here's McCaw. And the 3 off target. Thunder shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. And it's Abrinas in the corner. The Thunder with another miss. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Grant against Young. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Pass to Abrinas. Grant, right side. Screen by Adams. They need this one. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Grant's got his first points of the game.
And no fight left in the defense there after a teeth-rattling pick.
The pass to McCaw. Back to Livingston. Now the feed to Iguodala. Young pass to West. Shoots over Adams. No good from West.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Here's Grant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Chris, power forwards today shoot a lot more three-pointers. If you played today, I think you'd be incredibly effective in that role. How do you think you'd be in that role?
Oh, yeah, I think that that's something I would have definitely had fun and relished in. I did shoot threes a couple of seasons in Washington and was pretty successful at that, but the style of play was just so different then. Big men were asked to stay in the post, and it was a lot more work in the post, a lot more pressure on the big guy to get to the free throw line to wear down the defense. So the whole game was different then. The big man kind of ruled the game. Today it's a point guard's game, and so what's great is I'd have to step out to give the point guard a lot more room to drive, to take a shot blocker away, or because there aren't any shot blockers. And so I definitely would love to hang out in that corner and shoot that easy 3 or at the top after a pick and roll and pop right back. That would have been a lot of fun. Plus, it would give you freedom, because when you can shoot that Jimmy like that and you got a nice wet jump shot, it allows that pump fake to work all day. So I would have pump fake a lot from that three-point line and dunked on a lot of people. So that would have been fun to have that freedom as they do today. Just like it's fun watching these young guys let it fly from that three-point line.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. Green with a screen on George. Here's Young. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Young's got his second basket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And Robertson has it in the corner. Here's Adams, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Adams has got 6 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Iguodala with a screen on Westbrook. Curry attacking to the middle. Iguodala. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Westbrook kicks to Grant. He dishes it to George. Screen by Adams. Pass to Roberson. From the arc. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
Oh, man, come on. Injuries like this can change the course of a game, even the whole season. Our thoughts and prayers are with him.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Felton's checked in. For 3, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
Yeah, because you're spread out. It could be difficult to contest these shots, but not for him.
Iguodala kicks to Green. Picked by Pachulia. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Curry's shot is off. Oklahoma City shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul.
Golden State's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. They set the pick. Picked by Pachulia. There's the 3. Westbrook pulls it in.
No 3-pointers for him in the second quarter yet, but he did have one in the first.
Kicks it to George. On deep. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his teammates.
Curry wide open, and they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And that's how you answer back.
Trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Felton dishes to Westbrook. Back to Felton. Fires from deep. Kept alive. 3-pointer. And Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got 6.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 11. Taken away by Felton. Puts up a 3. And again, it's Westbrook with a 3. Westbrook's got a pair of triples in the second now for Oklahoma City. Curry passes to Thompson. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, in just a few years, it's safe to say Steve Kerr is one of the most respected coaches in the NBA.
And here's Felton from the arc, and the Thunder another 3.
And a good job taking what the D gives him. He's not going to pass it up with that much space.
Warriors leading by 18. And for Kerr, rare is it to see someone jumping from the commentator booth into being one of the top coaches in the NBA.
Well, we all knew that Steve had a great mind for basketball, so it isn't surprising to see his success. It's just rare to see a coach have this much success so quickly. I mean, it seems like he's making coaching look easy.
The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
Well, when Durant came to Golden State, everyone wondered how it would impact Klay and his touches. Klay said that he wouldn't lose any touches, and you know what? He was right. He was dead on. C-Web still got roughly the same amount of shots before and after the change.
Yeah, Kevin, all the guys did. I mean, it just shows you how this team played together and that their chemistry was so great. And with Klay, he's the type of guy, he's never going to just demand the ball. But, however, when he's open, he's going to let it fly regardless of who's on the court. And you have to appreciate his mental fortitude. He blocked everything out last year and just focused on playing the best he could.
And Paul George kind of made it known of his desire to leave for L.A. after this season, but big risk for the Thunder to make that move and trade for him.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And for Paul George, who knows what the future holds for him, but Greg, he is a great fit, it would seem, for the Thunder.
Listen, you give the Thunder another star to pair with Westbrook, and they're taking a leap of faith here with George.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 13. Taken away by Felton. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. He feeds it to Westbrook for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Durant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
There's the pick. Picked by Pachulia. Thompson. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Draymond. Of course, not unusual to see you going up against bigger players. So how do you take advantage of that offensively?
I mean, you just got to take advantage of mismatches. You know, most of the time there's a big guy on me. If not, there's usually somebody trying to switch off. You know, I just got to know when to pop and just take advantage of the mismatches.
You've done just that in the first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 23 points, 2 steals, and 5 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Incredible first half by Kevin Durant. His combination of length and skill set is a nightmare to defend. He can pile up massive points within the flow of the offense, which is really impressive. And he's not out there barking at people. He's just letting his production do the talking.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second half.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. What a game we're seeing from Kevin. Warriors leading by 17. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. The sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2. And it's Pachulia in at the 5 spot. Nobody near George. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. George has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Thunder. Durant kicks to Pachulia. Back to Durant. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drains the three-pointer. Thompson's got 16 points.
Oh, and the NBA three-point contest champion, Klay, obviously one of the best deep shooters in the game.
Here's Westbrook. And that one hits back iron.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Kept alive. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pachulia. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Adams with the screen on Thompson. Here's Westbrook. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. 11 points in the game.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
Up top, Curry. He's covered by Westbrook. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Sometimes with the amount of weapons that this team has, players have the tendency to defer. But Curry is at his best when he's aggressive and aggressive early. Took some time to realize that last season, but it clicked. He is still the engine that powers the offense.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Thompson. And with Curry and the team being better when he is aggressive, C-Web, he is such a great passer, but space just opens up for everyone when he is in attack mode.
Well, look, for a superstar, it's really tough to find your balance, when to take over, when to initiate, when to defer. And they're learning that. But given how hot Curry can get and how he can win a game early, you want him, even as a point guard, to look for his points early.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 16. And it's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
Well, you could feel the clock ticking for MELO's time in New York, and this offseason, it finally ended, Greg.
Yeah, and for a team like this to add MELO to the mix, what a blessing. I mean, MELO still has a ton of offense to offer, and hard to add a player so skilled as MELO for practically nothing.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. And, Chris, it's a players' league, and yet the officials, of course, have an impact on games. I'm thinking of a certain Game 6 back in 2002. In your opinion, how does the league ensure greater consistency with the officiating of games?
Well, I promised myself, Kevin, thanks for bringing up 2002, that I would never think about that aloud. You know, I'm going to have to go lay on somebody's couch after we do this game right here. But I think the league just has to be transparent. They have to let fans know when the ref has messed up. We're all human, so I think it comes into play when you aren't transparent, when you aren't honest with your fans, because we have the smartest fans of any sport, I believe. And so I think transparency is good, but human error is always going to be in there as long as it doesn't go back to the type of human error we saw in 2002.
But, Chris, I do sense that is a goal of theirs, and bit by bit they're getting toward that goal.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I believe that our league has done some great jobs when it comes to advancing referees and how the game is officiated. When you look at, not only do we have the referee center back in New York, where the referees now can go and get help, and the game is faster, and also, we have 3 refs on the floor, and so and we have the best conditioned refs, and so I think the game is just going to be better because we have passionate refs, we have passionate officials, and passionate players, and we're going to work together to make sure that this game is the best for every fan to be presented to, and also that every player has a chance to win a championship and don't have their heart broken.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, the Thunder's head athletic trainer gave me an update. He told me that in his opinion, the injury does not appear to be too serious. Coming back tonight is not an option for him, and they are hoping he won't have to miss too much time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on it.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook, and the shot falls short this time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The defender has to try to stay in Clay's jersey, especially on the catch and shoot.
Westbrook against Thompson. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket using some of that terrific agility that he possesses. And one thing you have to say about Russell Westbrook, he is an absolute star. I mean, the type of player you can build around and win with. Just the total package on the offensive end of the floor.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Patterson's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. West is checked in. The numbers Westbrook put up last season in his MVP run, Greg, just staggering.
And you figured his numbers would get a bump, but I don't think anybody could have expected this guy to average a triple-double. I mean, arguably the most impactful superstar in the league.
Slithering inside, somehow Curry finds those seams, and he will definitely take advantage if you overplay him.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
After nailing 3 threes in the first half, he can't seem to dial it in the second so far.
West dishes to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Three-pointer. He doesn't hit that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Thompson against Westbrook. Over Thompson. Good, he hits the jump shot. 16 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know what, didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
West setting the pick for Curry. High, arcing shot, and it's Green, missing.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
Abrinas' shot is off.
Well, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open 3 like that.
Here's Thompson. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Thompson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
This is an amazing run he's on. It's like he's been the only guy on the floor this quarter.
Abrinas kicks to Westbrook. Here's the 3. Abrinas with the bucket. Abrinas has got 6.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Curry passes to Thompson. And too long on the shot. Thunder trailing by 15. Westbrook up top. He's covered by Thompson. Outside Westbrook. Patterson, the screen. 5 on the clock. Here's Abrinas. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Warriors leading by 12. Outside Curry. Here's Thompson, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Oklahoma City called for the foul. He's shooting free throws, number 4 and 5 here.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, you watch the Thunder play, and it's clear that this team comes out looking to attack. Everyone on the team wants to put it on the floor and go right at the rim.
And part of that is their leader, Westbrook, just setting the tone. I mean, team finished near the top in points in the paint last season, and the addition of Paul George just helps to enforce that strength.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
And Thompson, he just isn't an offensive powerhouse. Everyone just wants to credit him for that. But with also his length, his height, his speed, it allows him to guard many positions on the floor. One of the best two-way players this game has.
That one's not going to go.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Patterson, the screen. Westbrook dishes to Patterson. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Patterson's got 6.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Livingston kicks to Young. There's the pick. Now Livingston makes it off the glass. Livingston's got his second bucket of the game to go. Thunder trailing by 13. Westbrook with it. He's got 16. And it's Abrinas in the corner. Fires for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Golden State's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. Here's Livingston from 13 feet. It goes down. He's got 6.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Here's Patterson. Oklahoma City keeping it alive with a new 24-second shot clock.
Well, I'm sure he thought that was good when it left his fingertips. As a matter of fact, I know he did.
Here's Livingston. 6 points for him. Iguodala no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's George. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 12. And Young kicks to Livingston. On the wing, Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by Anthony. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Passes to Abrinas. The dish to Westbrook. Over Thompson. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Westbrook's got 9 points here in the second half. And Young kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Livingston passes to Thompson. Back to Livingston. Releases. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Patterson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
The Thunder haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State. Patrick McCaw comes in for Klay Thompson.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Warriors leading by 7. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. Pass to McCaw. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Westbrook. Shoots over Livingston. And it's Westbrook missing.
And he's just a tough defender. Good positioning to get after that shot.
Well, not all defenses are constructed to protect the mid-range area. Nicely done that time.
Picked by Pachulia. Nick Young on the wing, covered by Anthony. And Young, here we go. Here's Pachulia, a beautiful reverse layup. Pachulia's got 6.
Now look at that. That's just a great all-around play. Getting into position for the offensive rebound, finishing strong on the putback.
Here's Patterson. Off target from 3-point range. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. There's a good screen. Stolen away. Here's Abrinas. 15 points in the game. Dishes to Westbrook. Feeds to Patterson. He kicks it to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Back to Patterson. The rebound by Iguodala. Iguodala's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Pachulia with it. Guarded now by Patrick Patterson. It's Iguodala with the drive. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you know, some people say Andre Iguodala is on the decline as an offensive option, but his impact on the floor is still clear as day. He keeps the ball moving with his great spacing. He keeps that tempo and that pace, and he's still a strong finisher because he only takes high percentage shots that he's comfortable with.
And the first one drops. And with Iguodala, he isn't going to be a double-digit scorer again, it seems, the former All-Star. But you know what, Chris? He is still incredibly valuable, so productive just with his floor presence.
Iguodala is a perfect example, Kevin, of a guy who can change the game without even putting up a lot of stats. The defense that he brings to the table, that isn't slowing down either.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. Thunder trailing by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Felton kicks to Adams. In the corner, it's Patterson. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Iguodala dishes to Pachulia. The pass to McCaw. Iguodala kicks to McCaw. The tray. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Felton is up top. He has 6.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting 2.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Raymond Felton hits them both. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Now here's Livingston. 6 points for him. Pachulia with the screen on George. Green, no luck. And here is Felton. And the lead is down inside single digits. Felton has got 11. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Warriors lead by 7. And will return shortly. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
We got to dial it in now. We got to get focused, right? 3-4 stops in a row, we break the game open, all right?
This is what you like about Steve Kerr, able to gently guide his team down the path toward eventual crushing, absolutely crushing an opponent.
Yeah, I mean, they're in a position to do something big here, but expect a lot of resistance from the other side. This thing could still swing the other way.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Inside, it's Patterson and Adams. Felton is out there with Russell Westbrook, and it's George in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The offensive rebound goes back up. They shoot again. Curry. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. First free throw is good. Well, one book that is out on Curry is that you can body him and knock him around off the ball. Chris, a lot of teams feel that if you can beat him up as he comes off a screen, he'll be far less productive. What do you think?
Well, whether it's true, not true, fair, or unfair, Curry's definitely getting banged around off there. If you watch him off the ball in some games, he gets grabs, push, pull, you name it. And once he gets into a groove like that, you can just count him.
Westbrook kicks to George. The feed to Felton. They set the pick. Westbrook against Curry. It's good. 20 points for Russell Westbrook.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Green with a screen for Curry. On the top of the key, and there's Green on the assist by Curry. 14 points for Draymond Green. And so here is Oklahoma City. 7-point differential. Westbrook passes to Felton. Back to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 22 points.
And I love the confidence and energy Westbrook plays with. Just an excellent scorer once he gets good position inside.
Pachulia with the screen on Westbrook. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
When you get tagged with your 4th foul, you have to be very careful the rest of the way.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for McCall. Here's Curry with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, that's the thing about Curry. He gets so much defensive attention. I mean, it doesn't even faze him anymore.
Adams with the screen on Thompson. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 5 points. That time the bucket coming from Patterson.
You can tell he's getting a feel for his shot in the second half.
Curry dishes to Durant. Green with a screen on Westbrook. The screen from Thompson. Back to Durant. Over Felton. Again, Golden State.
There's a reason why he is regarded as the deadliest scorer in the game. Durant just can't be stopped.
Here's George. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
And they found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Westbrook against Curry. He dishes it to Durant. Green, the screen. There's the foul. It's on Patrick Patterson. That's his first foul. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Green, the screen. It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
His confidence level is through the roof today. It usually is anyway, but even by Curry standards, this has been incredible.
And Patterson kicks to George. Down low, Adams. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Thompson against Felton. And Thompson kicks to Green. No good from outside. Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, George pass to Westbrook. Westbrook double team. Kicks it to Adams. Patterson, the screen. And here's George for 3. And the Thunder another 3.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Green, the screen. Durant kicks to Green. That one drops for him. And the Warriors lead by 7.
Oh, that's the kind of basketball Durant wants to play. Moving the ball, finding the open man. I mean, it makes everything easier offensively.
Westbrook passes to Patterson. It's George on the wing, defended by Durant. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. Again, Golden State.
Look, right there, that's not even fair. Durant just showing off his quickness and length on the defensive end. He gets the steal to jumpstart the fast break.
And that replay presented by Under Armour showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another unleashed chaos moment. They set the screen. Outside Westbrook. Over Thompson. Oklahoma City the rebound. Felton dishes to Westbrook. He feeds it to Patterson. Adams sets the pick for Patterson. Adams outside. Westbrook against Thompson. Another miss by Westbrook. Warriors leading by 9. Thompson outside. Passes it to Curry. It's Durant on the wing. The dish to Pachulia. Shot clock at 6. Over George. It's hauled in by Adams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Patterson, the screen. Outside, George. Oklahoma City moving it around. Count it. Good.
After failing to be aggressive and look for a shot in the first half, you don't have to let him know this time. You don't have to remind him now. He is really taking his game over in the second.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Over Felton. The shot by Thompson, no good. Thunder trailing by 7. Outside, Felton. Pass to George. Adams with the screen on Durant. Here's George. No good on that one. And Golden State will come the other way. Outside Curry. Fires from deep. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Curry's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
The confidence from that deep. Come on, man. Unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
Now Felton. In the corner, it's Patterson. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Well, he played very poorly in the first half, but during the second half, he's feeling it. He's really flipped the on switch and owned it.
Curry passes to Thompson. Here's Pachulia. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And the Warriors moved Bogut to clear space last season. Many thought they would have trouble filling that center role. But you know what? Pachulia was signed and was the perfect fit for that team.
Kevin, my man Zaza. I mean, he's a vet. He knew exactly what his role would be coming into the team. Still has a great skill set. Fantastic passer for a center. And he can keep possessions alive with his offensive rebound.
And he can't get the first one. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the second free throw, good.
You know, something we've seen a few times that the Warriors went through last season was super teams needed time to gel. Not the same incredible start for the Warriors. They weren't able to match their 73-win season. But who cares when you bring home that chip? Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
Green kicks to Durant. And Adams sends it back. They get it back, and he recovers it. Pachulia, no luck.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And George, here we go. George double teamed. Now on the play, basket counts, so it'll be a three-point play chance. As the games went on, however, the Warriors looked more and more cohesive as a team. Took some bumps getting there, but it was worth the wait.
Well, we saw the same thing in Miami with LeBron, Bosh, and Wade, or in Boston with KG, Pierce, and Allen, and so on. So finding your roles and figuring out who needs to do what, it's a big part of NBA basketball. Warriors were not exempt from that, even with Durant.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Adams.
And as you would expect, Steven Adams has grown into a larger role with this team. Really came in as a guy who could defend and rebound, but starting to become more of a factor within their offensive framework.
They get it again. Green. Adams, some nice D. Under trailing by 5. Here's Kristen. Up top, Adams. There's the pick. Thompson against Westbrook. That one wide left. And Greg, with Adams, he hasn't just been given more opportunity to display what he can do on offense. He's earned it.
You hit it right on the head. And as an example, a guy that was a bad free throw shooter, all of a sudden he became respectable because of his work ethic last season. Much more nimble in the paint than most would think. Just good awareness, and he knows when to pick his spots.
As competitive a guy as Draymond Green is, sometimes he can get in his own way. There's no doubt about that. Not entirely his fault. The calls don't seem to fall in his favor a lot because he is so physical, and perhaps, Chris, because of his reputation. We don't even need to go into his natural shooting motion.
Yeah, you mean with the leg? But with Draymond, that just comes with the territory. He presses buttons of refs and opposing players, and sometimes with the fans. Yeah, he'll lose out on calls, but at the end of the day, he's a guy that everybody in the league hates, but would want on their team.
And Draymond Green just does so many things well on the basketball floor. But to me, above all else, he really is an elite defender who allows this team to be creative with their lineups. You can just put him on any player at any position and feel comfortable with his impact.
Yeah, nothing too fancy, just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Durant dishes to Pachulia. Back to Durant. Over George. They get it back. And good that time.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Outside Anthony. Dishes it to Westbrook. Adams sets the pick for Westbrook. The wide open look here for Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And with Green, it just seems that as long as he's going to be in the league, he'll be in contention for Defensive Player of the Year. Draymond Greg has been that dominant on that end of the floor.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one thing's for certain, you don't want to go at him when you need a bucket. Views it as a challenge, almost an insult if a guy wants to attack him. And he just has a knack for making winning plays on the defensive side of the floor.
Well, it's clear they want to try to come back and win this game, but that's not going to happen if he's taking shots like that.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Adams has got his 16th rebound on the night. And the pass to Ferguson. Feeds it to George. He kicks it to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Over Thompson. Another miss by Westbrook. Warriors leading by 5. Outside, Green. Curry kicks to Thompson. From about 19 feet, rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now the feed to George. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Westbrook with it. Picked up by Thompson. Adams' shot is off. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Durant kicks to Green. Thompson against George. Thompson is doubled. fader on the way. Here's Pachulia. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Another look for Oklahoma City. Nick Collison's checked in for Steven Adams. And Houston subbed in for Ferguson. The free throw drops for Pachulia. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook against Thompson. It's Westbrook with the drive. Drops in the layup for two.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Picked by Pachulia. Anthony against Green. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Westbrook.
And at a certain point, there's just nothing more you can do.
Yeah, it's tough. Putting in that effort, but then walking away without that W.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Patterson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Alex Abrinas comes in for Eustace. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I know he feels good about that. A perfect trip to the line further extends the lead.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 6. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Anything's possible, but they're going to have to be perfect the rest of the way just to even have a chance.
Left side, Westbrook. Shoots over Curry. Curry with some nice D. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
With the immense effect Green has had on winning games in this league, it still boggles the mind that he lasted that late. I mean, the 35th pick of the 2012 draft.
Here's Abrinas. It's money from deep.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
Well, guys, he's really sniping them back into this game from the perimeter. He's helped them big time in closing this gap.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They trail by 5. 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
That 3 off the mark. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that.
me.